Hi guys, welcome back at Tino Talks. I know you guys thinking I'm alive, everything. Um, Come on guys. Today we're gonna be talking about Tupac. I know I did a Tupac video. I want you guys tell me here in this slide what you guys think. Do you guys think he's alive? Do you think he's he's dead? What you guys think, man? This whole point, guys. And the whole point is this whole video is there's been a lot of people coming out saying they're Pac, right? There's been a lot of people coming out saying he's alive. But really, what really think it got me doing this video as another dude. His name is Kelly the Mike. Now this guy sounds so just like Tupac. Sounds just like Tupac, left and right. And when people, hear about Tupac, they go like, man, can you let him rest in peace with all this stuff? But here's the thing. I want you all go to my video, to one of my videos, and actually listen to it. I seen people living, but let me tell you all something. It's about what you guys believe. But my whole thing is, I think he's alive. The reason is, there's no way these people can sound like you can make something sound like my voice. I know you got the knowledge, that, but make it sound just like it. How I talk, how I feel, how I think. You want to make it sound like. How do you make a voice sound just like this? But what it gets me frustrated is there's been a lot of people coming out and saying they're punk. Cool. I was listening to one of the videos. I think y'all, if you haven't, go check it out. Where I'm talking about if Tupac's actually alive, the possibility of Tupac's alive or not. But the whole thing is, you have to think about, is Tupac really alive or he's dead? Well, first of all, I think, my personal opinion, I think he's alive. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, for one, is like when you go listen to the Custom Walk video about he being alive or he being dead, is how do you not even know about the fight? How do you have that much detail about the fight after what happened in the fight? That's the first one, I think. The people should really start thinking about, have controversy when you know if something's real or fake. How do you know when? How do you have that much detail if you're not that person? Now he talks about, like in the video, and I think it's called Mystery One. I'm gonna talk about that one first. Is he talking about there was two black men in the suits and put a bag over him. Then he next thing you know, there's a dude that looks just like him, dressed just like him next to show. How do you know that? But that's not him. How do you know that if you're not him? Sitting in the white Cadillac. How do you know that much detail what went down during that time, but you're not him? I know there's sometimes when people turn the planes going through on my side doing this video. That's nice live video for you guys. But how do you understand? How do you get the concept? It's saying cool. How do you know something if you're not there? I understand people be saying, oh, he could have been making it up, or people, But here's my whole thing, guys. You have to think about this too. And this is the whole time, so we can have the discussion. This is the whole point of this video, me going live, so we can have this discussion. If you're not that person, if you're not him, or you're not, how you know the whole story, the back story? You feel me? So how do you have that much detail? Now I can see like and understand when people will like, yeah, they make it up to make a much detail what went down that night. You're not that person. How do you have that much detail? That's the number one thing. Second number thing is, do y'all believe in body doubles? Do y'all believe it might be a person that looks just like you, or you're in the industry, they might have a body double that looks just like you, or even a clone? The possibility of having a clone. I was just listening to this dude named Kelly the Mike just right now. A few minutes ago before I actually started this live with you guys. Um, Now this dude sounds exactly like Tupac. Not like a snowball. That sounds like it's all fixed and all that stuff. This dude exactly, it sounds just exactly like Tupac. Even his features is just like Tupac's. Exactly the same. Now I have seen him live. I've seen him his videos where people asking him to bring up his shirt and all that stuff. No, Kelly the Mike, if you're watching this, I'm just gonna tell you, if you are him, cool. If you're not, cool. I don't keep two shits. But what do is, what you do is you do, but at least, it's gonna be one of the biggest things. We get to talk and stuff like that. Talking to a person, you know a lot. So here's one of other things too, guys. And I want you guys to think about this. Have you ever listened to some of the music and actually listened to from the beginning to the end to actually know what's up? I did. And that's the biggest things that you have to realize. You have to be able to willing to listen to it. Listen to the detail. When you listen to detail, you get to know. Once you know, because you can tell when someone's bullshit and when someone is not bullshit, guys. For those who just are coming in, my name is Tino. This is Tino Talks. It's important we understand we're having a little discussion here about the conspiracy of Tupac, what you guys believe. You believe he's the real, or he's actually alive, or he's dead, guys? I know a lot of times people be like, live his soul in peace and all that stuff, but that's the biggest question controversy. Just like Biggie. There's people that saying biggest thing in life, the whole thing. But my own personal thing is, he's much alive. Now the biggie one is, I think that was some governmental shit going on there. Now I think he's dead. And I think they had nothing to do with West Coast, East Coast during that time. I think that was some governmental shit to take both trying one of them fake is dead, the other one to take him out of the game. Because people like that can understand the whole concept was behind the whole doors. Now going back to the Cuba conspiracy, guys, you have to think about this is not trying to bring someone back to life, trying to go to someone's grave, be like, alright, motherfucker, trying to get up of that shit. Motherfucking grave, you've been out for 2 decades, 3 decades, shit like that, time to get up. Change back the rap game back to the original state. Because now these days, rap, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, how many of y'all actually listen to rap these days? Rap these days is just became out of the something league. It's not the same as how it used to be back in the day, which is understandable, guys. But you guys really think Tupac's dead, or you guys think alive? That's the main question. What you guys think? There's been a whole bunch of evidence that this dude is still alive, guys. I seen videos where people go to Cuba where they say he resides, and as residents there and seen him, and people have said yes, they have seen him many times. Now, it can be a look-alike, or it can be the actual real physical person. But you have to remember, and this is the number one thing people forget: people age. People age to the ground. So of course, if you go to Cuba and you see someone that looks just like him, don't think he's gonna look as young as when he was back in 1996, guys. During that time, you know, if you're from during that period of time, of course, 10, 20 years from now, my skin is not gonna look this tight. It's gonna be all baggy, that's something which is have to realize. My skin, my voice might change too. So now there's been a lot of controversy what Kelly the Mike, if he actually is Tupac or not. The whole controversy is about the Tupac talk about that he actually did surgery in his nose. Now with Kelly the Mike, there's a lot of people saying that he might actually did a vocal cord surgery to change his voice, which is really possible. Which that is very, very possible to change your vocal cords. Just like if I get my vocal cords and I change it, I want to change it to something deeper or something more softer. But just very possible with the type of technology we got in this today. Now here goes the whole question. Do you believe he's alive or not alive? That's the question for you guys. And for those who's here, I appreciate you guys. Hope you share this live. And for those who wasn't here, missed this, I want you guys to think about the question and what do you guys believe. Now, guys, I see you. I'll see you in the next video. See you. Bye now.